A man spent $55,000 renovating his Sentosa Cove home and ended up with cabinets that didn't line up, cheap materials, and a design feature that he says looks like a tombstone. This is the story of Mr. Luo, a homeowner at Ocean Way in Sentosa who thought he was giving his family their dream home, but instead found himself stuck in what felt like a renovation nightmare. Mr. Luo had experience with local renovation firms before, but he didn't like how they often subcontracted jobs to unknown workers from across the border. So this time, he decided to hire a Malaysian interior designer couple, known only as Mr. and Miss Du, directly from Facebook. His children spent a lot of time researching and locking down the design. The quote, $55,000. He even picked a lucky date in November to start work, but the renovations were delayed and kept being pushed back for different reasons. Eventually, the project only began after Chinese New Year this year. Even before the work started, there were red flags. Mr. Luo once waited the whole day for a scheduled meeting, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and the couple simply never showed up. When work finally began, things didn't improve. There were problems with workers' permits, some floor damage, and a strong smell of formaldehyde left lingering in the air. Something the couple had apparently promised would not happen. But the most upsetting part? A French-style arch in his daughter's room that ended up looking like a gravestone. Mr. Luo said, "I hadn't even moved in yet, and problems already came up. What more after I move in?" He also discovered the cabinets weren't aligned properly and were made from poor quality materials. To make matters worse, the decorator couple had reportedly borrowed money from Mr. Luo, twice. The first time was even before renovations began, with the excuse that they didn't have enough to pay their workers. Later, when Mr. Luo tried to ask for repayment, the wife claimed they had divorced and were now just business partners. The contractor, Miss Du, admitted in an interview that the project had delays, but she said it was because the house had a lot of detailed work and that the uneven cabinets had a 15-centimeter gap on purpose for future works. She also denied promising anything about the smell and insisted the client had agreed to the arch design, only for his wife to later change her mind. Miss Du added that her ex-husband did borrow money from Mr. Luo, but claimed they both agreed to offset the amount from the renovation cost. She also said Mr. Luo hadn't paid the remaining 25% of the project fee, around $13,000, and because of that, she stopped all work and even had to call in debt collectors. She also said this was the first time she encountered such a client, even though she does 5 to 6 renovation projects in Singapore every year. Online, the comments are mixed. Some say $55,000 is too low for such a big project in Sentosa, so you get what you pay for. Others think both sides are in the wrong, one for not delivering quality and the other for perhaps not understanding what that budget could actually cover. So what do you think? Is this a case of poor workmanship or a misunderstanding of budget and expectations? And should homeowners be more cautious when hiring contractors directly off social media? If you find this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230.